So this is Samson. He's about a 1.5 year old pit bull terrier. We are working with some human aggression and some dog aggression. He's about a 1.5 year old. He started displaying this about when he was 6 months old. He's gotten into some scuffles with a housemate of his. So the past 1.5 weeks that we've had him here at camp, we've been working on basic behaviors, obedience, working on a calm state of mind, teaching him to follow the leader. And right now we're going to be walking over to the gas station, working on our stranger danger issues. You can see Samson already has a really nice heel. I'm not touching him at all with the electronic collar. Right now we're working with a buckle Hermsprenger collar along with a Dogtra IQ Plus training collar. We've been doing low-level stimulation over his basic obedience commands, and he's been coming along really well with that. Heel. Good. So just a light tap on the prong collar with that, and he's walking nice for us. Good boy. So I'm going to switch hands so I can just grab my remote collar here. And this is the remote collar that we're using. Samson, sit. Good boy. So you can see he works at pretty low levels. Right now we're under 20. And we're just kind of exposing him to the traffic, everything that's going around. There's a lot of craziness up at the gas station, so it's a perfect training opportunity. I don't like to tell him to sit when I stop. I like it to be automatic, so I just use a little bit of leash pressure with that. Good boy. Heel. Good. So I don't like him to put his head down or to go try and sniff at anything when we're walking. When we're walking, it should be very structured. I like to see the nice, loose, relaxed body language from him. That's what we want to see. He's got a nice, loose leash. So far, nothing's really bothering him, which is good. We'll see a little bit of change in his demeanor once we get up to the gas station, because we do have a lot of people that come through, and he's really not comfortable with that. But that's what we're working on today. Like I said, we've been doing a lot of basic obedience drills with him, working on place with duration and distractions, working on building a calm state of mind, and we're going to continue to do that up here. So you can see his head perked up. He's getting a little bit more concerned. We've got people up here at the gas station cleaning out their cars, pumping gas. We got a couple of big trucks over here. So a lot of challenges for him. So you can see he's bumping into my leg a little bit more now. He's a little bit more unsure of himself. You see his ears are up, his eyebrows are furrowed. So that just tells you he's really concerned about what's going on. But so far he's doing really good. Just gonna give him a little touch with the prong collar. Got some people over there. Heel. Good boy. So what I'm going to do is put him in a downstay outside of the door to the gas station, because we have a lot of people that come through here. I'm going to keep him probably about 6 feet away, just for his safety and safety of others. But it'll be a good opportunity just to kind of see how he does with people. Samson, sit. Good. Down. So I'm using the e-collar here. I'm at about a level 20. Down. He's not listening, so I'm going to go up, down. Good. And he went down. You can see he's not fully comfortable by his body language here. I want to see if he'll go into the relaxed position. So he's concerned, and he broke his position. So I'm going to put him right back down. Sit. Samson, sit. So he's a little overstimulated. I'm going to go a little bit up on the e-collar here. I'm at about a level 20. Sit. And he complies. Down. Good. So I'm going to back down the level a little bit. Good boy, Samson. Good, so we have no reaction. Kind of put his head down a little bit, that's okay. Good boy. So this is our very first session of the day. As you can see, it's going to take a little bit of time for him to get settled in. We want him to kick his hips out. Nope. So I'm just going to tell him no for breaking position. I'm not going to correct him for this because this is still learning. Sit. So I'm holding down the button. Samson, sit. I'm going to tell him to leave it. Good. Sit. Very good. Down. Good. That's what we want. So there's more trucks and trailers coming through. Got a lot of stuff going on today. And I've got him right outside the entrance to the convenience store. And we're just going to hang out here for a little bit. It's probably going to get pretty boring, but this is how our sessions go. It's just a lot of repetition and consistency. We want to show him that it's not a big scary world out there, that there's nothing to be afraid of. Good boy. And I'm not using a super high praise or, really getting him excited. We want to keep him nice and calm. Good, very good. So you can see he's concerned, he's looking. I'm going to tell him to look away. Leave it. Samson, leave it. Good. So he looked away from there. Now he's seeing the people over there doing the car detailing. That noise is a little concerning for him. But that's okay. We're just going to sit here and power through it. So you can see how his ears are going back and forth. He's definitely still on high alert. Good boy. So the legs kicked out. That's what we want to see. A nice relaxed position. He's still concerned. He's still doing a little bit of scanning here. Kind of looking for threats, but we're going to show him that it's not a big scary world. Good boy, Samson. So we're just doing very calm praise. Good boy. Very good. And so yeah, we come out here a couple of times a day just to work on our exposure to strangers. Yesterday we had a couple of people approach him. He did have a little reaction where he growled and started to do a lunge, but we shut that down pretty quickly and then put him back down into his place. So we've got somebody coming up here, we've got somebody coming through here. He's doing very good staying on his spot. Good boy. Very good. So yeah, every little noise, it kind of gives him a little bit of a spook. So we just want to show him that there's no concern. As long as he trusts his handlers, he'll be okay. Good boy. Just had somebody walk by pretty close to him. Good job. We got a couple more people approaching and leaving the building. So there's a lot of activity today. So it's a really great training opportunity for him. Very good. So every time you hear that doorbell go, that's somebody either coming or leaving. And so we're just showing Samson that there's nothing to be afraid of. And right now I'm not touching the e-collar at all since he's in his position. Basically what we do is he's in charge of when there's pressure on and pressure off with the e-collar. So as soon as he complies with the command, the touch goes away. The longer he does not comply, we're going to hold that button down until he does. If he's over adrenalized, we may have to go up a little bit in our levels, just to match his adrenaline level. But right now we're sitting at about a level 20. We just had somebody walk by, no reaction. That's what we want to see. Good boy. So nice gentle praise. Again, we don't want to get him overstimulated with, oh my gosh, who's a good boy, or any of that type of stuff. We would just want it to be nice and calm for him, just to really reinforce that calm state of mind. Let's see, we've got a couple people over here pumping gas. I think I'm going to take him out of position. We're going to do some walk-bys. Break. So that's his release command. And then we're going to go back into a heel. I don't like to say the word heel. I just like it to be automatic. So I'm not going to say heel every 5 seconds for him. Leave it. So his head was down at the ground. I don't like that. I want him to keep his head up. I don't want any scanning behavior where he's looking for threats. Leave it. Good boy. So just gentle pressure on the prong collar. So he's a little concerned, but we're still staying in our heel position. That's what we want to see. Good boy, heel. So just a little reminder, when he starts to get a little too far out, we'll give him that little heel command, but I don't want to do it all the time. Good. Good, no reaction. That's what we want to see. Okay, we're gonna go back over to the front of the store and wait for some more people to come through. Samson's doing a really good job this morning. This is a lot for him. Leave it. Good. Anytime he gets distracted by something, I'll give a little either touch with the e-collar or a little tap with the prong. It's a little hard to have the phone and the leash and the remote collar. So right now we're just really focusing on the prong, but normally I'd just be using the electronic collar for this. So we see somebody over here. He put himself into a sit. That's awesome. And is he putting himself into a down? Let's see. I just kind of want to see what he's going to do on his own. We've been through this drill a couple of times, so he kind of knows what to do. Since he's not going into a down by himself, I'm going to help him out a little bit. I'm going to tap the e-collar right now and say, Samson, down. And as soon as his elbows start to go down and touch the ground, the e-collar goes off. So again, he's in charge of when it's on and when it's off. Good boy. So you can see he's still not in the relaxed position here. He's still on edge. I want him to kick his hips out. And once he does that, that tells me he's a little bit more comfortable with everything. We just had somebody pull up right here. So we're gonna see how he does with this. And into the relaxed position. Good. So got some noises. He put his head down. Good boy.
Is he a puppy?
Yeah, he's in training right now. He's about 1.5 years.
Right.
Good boy. So a lot of times when people talk to mom, that's when we have some reaction out of him. Oh, we got a lot of movement over here. Good boy, Samson. Very good. So talking to mom is one of the big triggers. So that's what we're going to be working on a little bit later this afternoon, is engaging with other people while he's on leash. But so far today we're just focusing on him and keeping him exposed to other dogs, or other people, in a safe manner. We're not going to allow anybody to approach him or touch him. This is for his safety and the safety of anyone else that wants to pet him. He is a handsome boy and he's got that big old head that everybody wants to pet. So, we're going to do our best just to make sure people stay away. Social distancing is really helping with that right now. Good boy. So we're just going to keep him in a down stay as we have people walking by. Good boy. So he's a little bit concerned here. Good. And into that relaxed position. That's what we want to see. So this is a lot for Samson. We've got a bunch of cars over here, strange people walking by. This can be a lot for any dog to handle, but especially when you have, issues with stranger danger. It's just really challenging when everything in the world is scary for you. So we just want to take that fear away and just show him that as long as he trusts his people, that he has nothing to worry about. And so far we're doing awesome. And yeah, so that's kind of what we're doing here today. I'm going to go ahead and turn off the camera so I can work my collar with him. I want to get as many touches with the electronic collar as I possibly can. The more that we touch him, the more he's going to understand that, this is his language, and that, again, he's in charge of when it's on, when it's off. But yeah, I just wanted to say, hey everybody, hey Shannon, I hope you enjoy the video. This is one of Samson's lessons. We're going to hang out here for probably about another 10 minutes or so. I don't like the sessions to go more than about half an hour. That's kind of when he starts to peter out. So we're going to keep it short and sweet and always end on a good note. And yeah, I will be updating you guys later.